Hi, my name's Rob Oliver, and I've been with Georgetown Auto Sales for 24 years. I've been one of the partners and owners in it, and this is the first edition of Tailgate Talk. What we're going to do in Tailgate Talk is going to introduce you to all our people, all our salesmen, all our managers, all our back-end people who do titles. We're going to let you know who our people are and what they're about. Now, like I said, I'm Rob Oliver, and I started in the car business in 1982. I left college and went to work for a big Ford dealership in Lexington. I was trained, and one of the things I was told that I'd make a lot of friends in the business. Well, I've done that over 30 some odd plus 35 years. We've been open in Georgetown since 1994. We've made an awful lot of friends here in Georgetown, Kentucky. One of my first experiences in the car business is I had been told as a salesman through all my training that I had to drive a car out of the dealership when I took the customer for a test drive. And I was the first person to drive. Well, the very first customer I ever had was an older gentleman from Cynthiana, and he took me down to the used car lot and we picked out a truck. Well, I got in the front of that truck, and I knew how to drive a 5-speed, but I got in this truck and it had a stick, but it also had 3 pedals. Well, I found out that was a 3-speed on the column, and I didn't know how to drive that. So the gentleman sat there and spent 2 hours about teaching me how to drive a 3-speed on the column. Well, I sold that gentleman 3 vehicles over the next few years, and every time he had to tell every single person in our store that I worked at that he taught me how to drive a 3-speed on the column. Well, he was one of my first friends that I made in the car business. So since then, I've made many friends. I've got friends that come in just to eat lunch with us. I have friends bring us stuff. We have friends that cut our grass here that's about 15 cars from us that married my son. So, we have many, many friends at Georgetown Auto Sales, and that's been one of the big keys here. We try to be different than the big stores are. My number one thing with Tailgate Talk, and the reason why Tailgate Talk is I've always said I don't like systems in dealerships. I don't like that you have to go into a new car store, and my experience in a new car store, it took you 4 to 5 hours before you could ever get in and out of the store. I don't particularly like that. I like you to be able to come out. We don't want you to fall through the system and somebody to tell you this is how we want to do business. This is the only way we can sell you a car. I'll sell you a car off the back of a tailgate. That's why I'm sitting on a tailgate. If it takes whatever it takes and how you want to purchase a car, we want it to be available to you to be able to do that. Here at Georgetown Auto Sales, we have many people there. We've had a lot of people come through here over the years. I've had my whole family work in here. My son is my partner right now. He's been here since 1994. He was a 5-year-old at the time. And when we opened this store, he did our first commercial at 5 years old, and you can see that on YouTube at this point. We wouldn't have the opportunity to be here at Georgetown Auto Sales without all the people, all the banks that have allowed us to do it, and all the different things we have. We've been independent. I've been an independent dealer since 1986. Started on New Circle Road. It's just something that you build from nothing. I started out with $900 in my bank account. And I've built this over the years with hard work, going through a lot of good times and bad times. But the one thing that's always been there has been my customers. We have customers that have come back, and they've bought cars from us. We had one yesterday buy about their 15th vehicle in their family that bought. He's actually one that I said that married my son. So Georgetown Auto Sales has been a part of my life. It's a part of my family. I spend more time here than I do anything else. My new wife, Gina, her favorite thing is it's all about the story. Well, our story is going to be told in Tailgate Talk. I'm going to have different salespeople here on different things for you to be able to go in on our website, check out salesperson. You may check out Tyler Oliver, and then you can see his story. You may see Rodney Clevenger, who is our manager, has been a manager in Lexington for over 20 years. You may see Bo Smith, who does our marketing and also sales and sees a lot of videos. You may see Todd Ratliff. You may see Philip Newman or Anthony Adams. We're going to have a story with each one of them on here. They're going to tell you who they are, what they're about, why they're in the car business. And that's important to us. It's important to you. You want to know as a customer who I'm dealing with. When I'm I'm talking to you, I want you to know that I really truly care about you as a person when you come in here. I have a place here that has a front door. There is no back door. Me and my son are the owners of the store. We're here every day. We don't go through, we don't have any back door to go out. If I see you coming in and we haven't treated you right, I'm there to have to talk to you. So I mean, we try to tell you up front. We try to be as transparent as we can be. We put many pictures on our website. We put a Carfax on our website. We try to describe all our vehicles the best we can on our website. Doesn't mean we miss something. We can miss something constantly. We take pictures, doesn't mean we miss a scratch or a ding. So we love it when you call in here and say, hey, would you do a walk around video for me? We'll all be glad to do that for you. We'll go out here and we'll start at one fender, we'll walk around to the other fender. We'll tell you every scratch, every nick, every ding. If you have a problem with wanting to know the mechanics of a vehicle, we be more than welcome. If you come in, take a test drive in it, we'll go with you. You can go by yourself. We'll also let you take it to mechanic if you'd like to. We try to be, like I said, as transparent as we can be. We've sold many cars. We've been doing internet business for about 14 or 15 years. It's one of the keys to our business. My whole idea at Georgetown Auto Sales is I want to be different than the big stores. We say all the time here, we want to be the tip of the spear. And what the tip of the spear is to us is we want to be able to offer you an experience that is different than big stores do. We don't like high pressure. We don't want a place that's just get you in, get you out. But what I really don't like is when you get these dealers and you come in and you decide at 10 o'clock in the morning you want to buy a car and you don't leave till 7 o'clock that night. I want it to be a positive experience. I want people that are having fun and enjoy doing what they're doing and enjoy buying a car. It should be something that you really enjoy doing. You know, if you're going to make a second biggest purchase in your life between a house and a car, it ought to be fun to do. So we try to do that. We try our best pricing wise. If we go on the internet and we price something, we try to be in the low 5% nationwide. We don't just try to worry about in our area. We try to look at the nationwide pricing. Doesn't mean that some of these lifted trucks and all are going to fit in that, because the book's not going to show you that $5,000 worth of lift, tires, wheels. It's just not going to do all that. So those vehicles, they're priced accordingly. We try to make your experience quick. We try to get you in and get you out. We can offer the same advantages with banks that any new car store has. We have 14, 15 different banks, credit unions, special finance sources for people that have had credit problems. We have everything everybody else has. We'll have multiple pictures out there on our site. And you know, you'll see 40, 50, 60, 70 pictures of vehicles. That again is transparency. Transparency is the key to us. But again, I'm Rob Oliver. I've been doing this a long time, and I enjoy what I do. I only have people work here that I enjoy working with. I don't want people here that are going to cheat you, that I feel like will cheat me or cheat you. So when we're talking to you, I want people that I'm assured are going to treat you the way you need to be treated. And that's what's most important to me. So in Tailgate Talk, what we're going to do is we're going to introduce you to our staff. You can click on their picture. You can go to YouTube and pull a video of our staff. This will be on YouTube, and I just think that it can be a good experience where you get to know us. And by getting to know us, I think that's going to help you make your decision, which is you want to have the most educated decision you have. So whether it's what your trade-in's worth, what your payment is, whether you want to call us and help us get your credit before you come in. If you're a long way off, you know, if you're real close to us, my best advice to you is just come on down and see us. I mean, it's easier for us to go through it and show you everything, check out what you like on the website, be informed as you can be. But if you're a ways off, and the farther you get away from us, the more we're going to try to tell you what up front. I don't want you to drive 4 or 5 hours to find out the vehicle's got a scratch that nobody's told you about. So just make a phone call, pick it up, and we'd be more than glad to go through it. And you know, I've instructed everybody here, you know, the way I've done business for years, just to pick up a phone, call you, and walk around and tell you everything I know about it. So that's the way we do business here. We're trying to do the best we can. We're not always going to be 100% correct, but we're going to try our best to be. So, at Georgetown Auto Sales, come in and see any of us, whether it's Todd, whether it's Bo, Philip, or Anthony. Come in and see us. Give us a shot. I'm pretty sure you'll be pleased with what you see. And we personalize all the vehicles we purchase. My son and I go out, we don't buy them offline. We may buy one here or there, but mostly we're seeing what the vehicles are. We go look at them, we run Carfaxes. We know most of what those vehicles, where they've been before we ever put them on here. We have them serviced, we have them post-sale inspected. We try to make everything just as good. We want you to have a good experience, not only before you buy the car, but after you've bought the car. Because if you have a problem a week after you buy a car, again, there's no back door to the dealership. You're going to be right in here, and I'm going to be talking to you. So, you can come and see me if you have a problem. I'm at 502-863-1347. You can call me, and it's Rob Oliver. You can also call my son, it's Tyler Oliver. If you have a problem, I'm pretty sure you're not going to have too many problems with my salespeople. I've made sure they're pretty good guys. They can't work here if they're not, because we don't like being around them either if they're not. So again, come in and see us, 502-863-1347, or just drop by the dealership here in Georgetown, or you can drop by our Georgetown Auto Sales location on Georgetown Road. It's right out by Ironworks Pike, right by the horse park. And that's at 4614 Georgetown Road. And Anthony Adams is there every day but Wednesday. He's there Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from 9 to 7. So come in and see Anthony there. But we try to make the experience, like I said, just as good as we can for you. And we'd be glad to answer any questions you may have. I'm Rob Oliver. This is the first edition of Tailgate Talk.